So we're back at Craters of the Moon National Monument, and we're actually back to do something that we didn't get to do yesterday, and Craters of the Moon offers some caves. So yesterday we did a couple of shorter trails to see some of the landscape, and today we're going to try and show you some things that are underground, and it's pretty cool. You can do most of the things here at Craters of the Moon National Monument in about 2 days. Because the area that you're actually able to explore and has all like the attractions and stuff is actually like really small on the map compared to like, what was it, 750,000 acres or something of wilderness. So it's pretty cool that you can see like everything that this park has to offer in such a small space. But today we're going to go and explore 4 caves on the Caves Trail. We're exploring Dewdrop, Indian Tunnel, Beauty, and Boy Scout.
And to explore these caves, you actually need to get a permit at the visitor center. It's real easy. You just go to the desk and tell them you want to explore the caves, and they just ask you a couple questions to make sure you know about white nose syndrome and how not to spread it into these caves. And all they do is stamp your hand. It's free, super easy. But me and Jenny actually came out to the Caves Trail, forgot that we needed the permit, even though we read online before even coming here that we needed it. But of course we forgot. So then we had to drive back to the visitor center, get the stamp, and drive back. But we're all set to go now.
So David and I were talking, and I wish that we had headlamps that were nice and bright because our flashlights suck. And David wishes that he had brought his sweatshirt because it's actually very cold down here.
It's freezing.
It is freezing.
I'm very cold.
One thing that I find really cool about this cave is that there's no echo.
Have you tested that?
No, but...
Echo! Oh, wow.
Yeah, it just dies.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
These caves, a lot of them are just pitch black inside because, they're caves. Only Dewdrop Cave really has a lot of light going into it, the first one and the smallest cave. So a lot of what we can show you is only with long exposure images, but what we can get with video, we will. So we're going through these 4 caves like inside or in order of smallest to largest. So we started with the smallest Dewdrop, and then we just came out of Beauty Cave. We're about to go into Boy Scout Cave. And then the last one, which is supposed to be really big, is Indian Cave. This one we're about to go into requires a bit of a scramble.
Yeah.
Lava tubes like these are created when the top surface of rivers of lava cools and hardens, leaving flowing liquid hot magma just below the surface. Eventually, the volcanic vent that is the source of the flow ceases to gush molten rock, and the liquid lava flows out of the channels, leaving behind hollow tubes. This flow in particular is named the Blue Dragon Flow, due to titanium magnetite crystals suspended in the lava, giving it an iridescent blue hue. Crawling through these subterranean worlds submerged in darkness feels eerie, a little creepy, but always exciting. We may not be true spelunkers delving deep into the truly wild underground labyrinths of Mammoth Caves, but even the mildest of cave experiences is easy to enjoy.
What is your favorite cave?
It's a toss-up between two, but if I had to pick, I would pick Boy Scout Cave. Because, I mean, it kind of made me feel like I was exploring like I did when I was in the Girl Scouts, I guess. I don't know. It was cool being, like, actually crawling down to get past, like, the low overhangs and everything. My second favorite one was definitely Indian Tunnel. It's the coolest, I think.
My favorite was also Boy Scout Cave.
Why?
Is because like you had to like climb down, and it was just a lot more of a scramble than all the other ones, and it was completely pitch black in there, so you had to use your flashlights, whereas like Indian Cave was really cool and was a scramble also at times, but it was all super well lit, so you could see everything. You didn't need flashlights. It just didn't feel as cavey, more just like tunnely. So Boy Scout Cave, my favorite too. We're a little upset because we really wanted to do Devil's Orchard today, which is a short nature trail just to like learn about the vegetation in the area.
Yeah.
But we spent so much time in the caves.
Woo.
Oh, don't fall over. We spent so much time in the caves because we just really love caves. We've been to Mammoth Caves, Carlsbad Caverns, and now here. And we've just loved all three of these places so much. So we just burned all of our time in the caves, and we can't be here very long because we've got Alice, a little kitten, at home. So, you know, we don't want to have her be home at the RV too long. So we've been here for about 4 hours, and we got to get out.
Yeah, plus we're really hungry.
Yeah, we're starving.
So, gotta go home and cook.
Yeah.
And wind down and check on the animals now.
Yep.
I'm not super worried about the animals because they all have food and water, and they were all sleeping when we left too. So they may still be sleeping.
They probably
right now.
slept the whole time. I'm sure Sweetie did. Alice probably didn't.
No, probably
being
not.
a kitten, but Sweetie and Butters
Definitely did.
I'm sure they slept the whole time. But we're gonna get out of here now. We got to get back to the RV. So we'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
So we were gonna end the video at Craters of the Moon, but we've been back at the RV for a little while now, and the sun's beginning to set, and desert sunsets are our favorite. So we're gonna leave you with that. See you next time.